Sweet gentlemen, beautiful women, most welcome to my new channel, SharlotChi Healing Meditations. That is actually my original name. Charlotte is on my passport and Chi is derived from the highest level of creation, which is pure Chi energies that needs to be re-educated and re-understood because we have lost a lot of memory. And so with everything that is going out there, we are in really true deep need of meditational healing, meditational alignment, um, from everything that happened ever since the fall. And so as we are moving out of the dark ages, it is imperative we remove that old collection of data out of our brains. You can equate the word collection like a fashion collection in clothing, you know. You are not particularly going to wear clothes like from 20 or 30 years ago, right? So you clean out your closet, throw them away and buy new clothes. Yet when we think about the brain and we think about it in terms like a computer mechanism, like your PC, your laptop, your iPhone, that is all computer directed. And so if you have a computer that is over 10 years old, that computer starts to struggle because it has a collection of tremendous amounts of old data. And so that old data does not align with actually new programs or new software or whatever, and so you get a lot of problems with your computer. And what we see around the world is a lot of new computer healing houses, how I term them, that are a necessity because these computers get so stuck over time and people do not always have the means to repair them. But we have the means to repair our computer mechanics in the brain. So if you open up your fridge and you have outdated products in your fridge, what do? You throw them in the trash can. The same is what we could do with any outdated products, the production line, old businesses, old ways of thinking, old ways of doing, old habits, addictions, traumatic memory codes, all that stuff need to be deleted. So I'm truly here. I'm very passionate about this new channel. I have another channel which is the Voice of Evolution by SharlotChi, in which I bring more like key codes and new frequencies that are being downloaded on the earth, along with my artistic expression. So let's say I have been educated by the universe and I became a spiritual scientist, I became an author, I became an artist, I became a high-level universal channel and therapist, and all of that came through my deep and deep dedication, humility to the universe, which is so deep. And I must say, over 20 years, the only thing that the universe is asking from us is truly stepping back into your original alignment, your connection to your source, your spirit, and your spark. If you look into the sky at night and you can see that the stars have become so close, We can even see movements these days. That means the planet, the Earth, is ascending into its original vibration, and so we need to ascend along with what the universe brings through. And so remembering your spark, that will bring you to tears, because if you can load your spark and realign with all the other sparks in the universe out there, there is no way anyone can stop you. So at this time around, there's two worlds on the earth, and the old world will no longer exist. And so we have the option to move into the crystalline light earth grids at all time, and that comes through by simply aligning and installing a crystalline grid in your home, which will bring all the changes in your brain. And from there on, you are so much protected, you are so much connected, and your protect connect is what I term it, is a necessity, because at this time what we experience most of the time is many dark entities invading in brains and hoping and to bring your thought patterns, belief systems all the way down into the fear syndrome, anxiety, into severe diseases, because diseases essentially are created through brain patterns, through belief systems, through traumatic experiences. We all had that. And so I'm speaking from all these 20 years of experiences as a therapist. I've been working a lot with psychotic people, and going back to the origin and to the birth of these people. I did heal out so many, and I must say that all that can be done through light technology. So basically, I became a light technician, bringing through key codes, and these key codes translate into languages of light, such as the English language, which is very powerful, such as the Hebrew language and the Chinese language. These are three languages that matter a lot in order to shift consciousness. So yes, through the meditational alignments that will go very smooth here in this channel, but will bring through deep changes. So if you have any suggestions, please shoot, because it is truly the age of communication. And when I know what you need and what you would like to have as a meditational healing alignment, I will certainly listen to you and do the best I can with what my channel is bringing through. So it's all channeled information, and hopefully they bring you to a higher level of consciousness, eliminate traumatic experiences, eliminate diseases, and bring you at peace with self in the first place. Being at peace with self and moving out of anything that could be termed stress, because that is what the other worlds want. They want you to be in stress, in fear, anxiety, and shortcomings on all levels. But these days, through meditational alignment, especially in a crystalline grid, and working from there in your personal grid, and when you take that into the hood, into society, nothing can hit you any longer, nothing can attack you, because through these healing meditations, your alignments and your consciousness will shift over time and carry these alignments if you do them very often. So I will go very deep, and also on the other side, I'm also a graphic designer, and that came to my art. So while I was meditating, I couldn't hold myself back. I never painted before, and all at once, I think it was 4 years ago, I started painting like I was born an artist. So if you like that, design is important. So all of my art, if you like that, there's a link in the description box, will change the frequency and vibration into your home as well, because that is the purpose of my art, giving you an easy time to transition, and it will be very personalized. So if there's anything you like, just talk to me, email or get on YouTube or whatever you fancy, and I will get back to you. So next thing I do besides that is deep, extreme, deep, individual healing sessions. So I will go very deep into the origin of whatever we need to heal at that particular time, or just have a consultation with me as a possibility as well. And I will immediately heal out what is a necessity at that particular point in time. With that, you will receive an additional recorded personal meditation to keep it up, and to keep the transition up, because my healing sessions are so strong. They will assist you to make the bridge on the other side, so to speak, on the other side of midnight. And so that can go from anything. I specialize in high-level lung diseases and any disease connected to the solar center, such as your liver, your intestinal tract, the bladder, the spleen, anything like that, and reconstruct your skeletal structure that is full of old bone marrow. And so you may struggle when aging steps in, and that is something I do as well. But it can go anyway, even just for simple advice. And so I start out with a brain, and I immediately detect with knowledge what is going on in your brain, so I can read you inside out. I don't need any cards or all that stuff, because the cards are in my brain. So I have loaded all my faculties, and that is extremely beautiful, because you will transition over 48 hours and will be supported by an extra MP3 player that I will send to you after this session, and so you can move on quite easily. And so that is basically what I have. Apart from that, I have a big website, SharlotChi.info, on which you will find larger seminars, workshops, very deep meditations. I have one big one right now running, that is actually breaking all the old mentality out, or breaking through the old mental barriers, meaning that's about 15 MP3 players you will receive, which is quite a lot. It's 12 weeks online. And so you will go to a deep cleanse of old mentality attached to your organic construction. What I mean by that is the blood circulation will be cleaned, the bone construction will be cleaned, the glandular construction will be cleared, your muscular construction will be cleaned, the eyes within will be cleared, opening up into the eye of the divine, opening the crown chakra, with languages of light. So there's very much in it. It's on sales. I'm minus 40% right now. So if you fancy that, go ahead. And if you just like my meditations and do the free guided healing sessions here on YouTube, I would strongly encourage you to spread the word and liking, subscribing to my channel, because otherwise the algorithms of YouTube will keep me in a stuck pattern. So I need to build up the customers and move it up to a higher level. So thank you so much for subscribing, clicking the bell so you get notified when I come up, and at least once or 2 times a week for new meditations. And I also fancy to bring to more extreme deep meditations for families. Like, I do know there's a lot of children who need deeper meditations or bedtime stories actually to help them over bad experiences. And youth is another section, and that will come later, because with youth we need a bit more severity to keep them going and aligning and having instant result with meditation. So that will be the last section I will bring through. But for now, it is general, and so I already started out with the sacral center and setting up your chakra system with a pure crystal. I always wear crystals, plenty of them. I have here like cubes of light moving, so it's fluorite, it's from China, so the country matters a lot. And so in that meditation with your chakra set up, in which I will set a crystal in each chakra, that is something I would encourage eventually to truly do that for a whole month, until you know that meditation by heart, until you can do that meditation, let's say in 5 minutes in the morning, just aligning your chakras and moving that up. Because when your energy fields that actually click in your chakra system open up, we can move into higher vibration where disease, trauma, and disbelief does not exist any longer. So I truly hope you like my channel, you can share it, and that you start communicating or letting me know what you think, because if I know what you think, I can bring to better levels of healing meditations that are such a necessity on this earth plane this time around. So, and that can go anyway, because I channel my information every day. I meditate like at least 4 hours a day. It's like a living light vibration. It is me. I meditate when I'm on the streets. I meditate when I'm in my car. And I thought that would be a great thing to bring through running meditations for when you move to the hood, or when you're stressed out on the job, and then just have like a 5 or 10 minutes break with my meditation that rebalances your energy and gets you running again. And because I've been doing that in many businesses, and that had so many big tremendous results actually. So thank you so much for being with me. Keep it up, keep it safe, and yes, thank you above all, sweet gentlemen, beautiful women, for being with me. Thank you.